What's up, everybody? I'm here to give you a mini review of my Megatower. It's going to be a quick review today. I'm just going to go through a couple of the details, some things I chose, why I chose them, and how the bikes reacted after the first race. So let's get to it. The first and most important thing of this bike, I'd have to say, well, are the tires. Might surprise you, but I'm a huge fan of Maxxis tires, and specifically these Asagaya tires. They basically combine the high roller side knobs, DHR2 center blocks, DHF knobs here with the shorty spikes, and a combination of basically 4 tires in one gives you grip in almost any direction. They've been phenomenal, front and rear. Honestly, I wasn't sure how this would be for the race on the rear, having more rolling resistance, blah blah blah, but they just hook up. It's actually really nice to have both predictable front and rear traction, so I will give them a huge plus just in general for anyone who wants really grippy tires for an enduro bike. Isn't that right? You're just chilling? You're gonna lay in my bike review spot? Oh, whatever. So anyways, flat pedals, I'm just keeping these Chrome Egg Scarabs. I've had these for 2.5 years almost, or 2 years. I'll call it 2 years. And they're still running true and strong. Replaced a few pins, nothing major. So the biggest thing for me on this bike is I went with the C frame, just because I can't afford the CC frame. That's just, you know, a bit more money than I'm allowed to spend in my world here. I got the GX build, so this is the CS build, I should say. So that comes with GX drivetrain. I'm not really a big fan of SRAM, full disclaimer, but there's been nothing wrong with this GX drivetrain. It's definitely gotten me to the top of the hill of some ginormous climbs that I had to do in that race without any fusses. Let's see. I did upgrade my seat. I just don't really care for the WTB seat that much. It's just a little narrow and hurts a little bit. So I have the Ergon. Actually, it's the e-mountain bike saddle. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's got a little bit more cushion, a little more padding there. And so this thing has a 175 RockShox reverb. It's a hydraulic post. I've never really cared for a hydraulic post. I've always wanted cable posts just because it's easier to switch on the fly. But this works great. Obviously, it's only been 3 rides now after today. I did go with these Dmr Death Grips. They're just the soft compound, and they're super tacky. Really nice little flange, and just really comfortable in the hands. Has the Kodar brakes, and actually they're very powerful. Again, I'm not a big SRAM guy, but they haven't caused me any reason to complain. Upgraded on here is the bar and stem. I went with these 1UP component bars. They're 800 millimeters right now. I have a 35 stem on here. It does have the ability to convert to the EDC tool. I might convert to the EDC tool, but I do like this shiny top cap for now. Oil slick. Let's see. I do have a all mountain style frame protector on here. I did notice this brake line here, when it's compressed, it will rub and it will hit this, and I'm gonna catch it now and just put this here for extra protection, because that's where I saw some wear starting, and on the sides here just when you turn the bars. So I will eventually upgrade this grip 1 to the grip 2, just because I do like the buttery feel of the grip 2 better than this grip 1. The grip 1 works great for now. Probably run it for 6 months or so, we'll see. And then most notably, I think for me, is that this bike has carbon wheels. I've never had a carbon bike or carbon rims, and this is my first time trying it, and it's super snappy, really crisp and direct. It handles every little bit of feedback. with great dampening, and then also just ample support and directional feel. It just lets you carve, and it's very quick to change directions. I've been enjoying that. 370 hubs by DT Swiss. They're probably lower grade, but no issues again. We'll see long term. That's about it. That wraps up my review for this bike. As far as the components, why I chose what I chose, it's probably about 32.5 pounds at the most. It's running really good. I'll update you later. See ya.